The Dragons couldn't even make the match drag on, Doa.
Yeah, this is the Overwatch League, not the 04 Watch League.
There you go.
Oh my god. Hey guys, I'm Kylan and welcome back to Overwatch League for Noobs. Today, we are analyzing the meme game, the best of the West, the Dallas Fuel, versus the beasts from the East, the Seoul Dynasty. This is the game that everyone was hyped about since both of these teams are widely considered to be the top contenders within the league. Every player on both of these teams is a big name in the competitive Overwatch scene. Especially this guy. Keep a close eye on this guy. This guy's about to do some crazy stuff. I mean, right out of the gate, Seagull is playing Hanzo, and on a serious note, I want to point out the gross lack of Hanzo representation in the Overwatch League. Thank you, Seagull, for showing us that Hanzo is viable. Now here we see Effect doing his best Sombra impression and sneaking around behind the Dynasty, almost as if to say to the audience, yeah, we're the meme team, we're slithery little sneaky snakes, what of it? But he doesn't actually manage to get much done with it, so we're just gonna move on. Now you guys knew it was coming, so now's as good a time as any to talk about the pirate ship. The pirate ship is, of course, the dominant strategy for the attacking team on Junkertown, and involves a Bastion setting up on the cart with a ton of shields and healers protecting him. Harry Hook, however, bucks the trend of static, boring, robotic pirate ships, and instead makes it a dynamic experience with constant movement into different sightlines, and just thank you for not just being the same pirate ship we always see, and thank you for putting Seagull on Hanzo. Now, Taimou and Effect show that Reapers and Roadhogs can play nice by annihilating and decimating the Dynasty as they push through to the final point. But now, it's the Dynasty's turn, and right away they break new ground by not having a pirate ship strat. This one Junkertown game has shattered all of my expectations for Junkertown games going into the future. Now, remember when I said to watch out for this guy? Well, this is why.
Yeah, no Bastion this time, and only that single sniper Jayhawk will get the pick and fly.
And then he does this.
And Taimou manages to get Miro somehow, hooking him in.
Oh my god, Fleta. But he forgets that pigs are not scared of spiders, and Taimou hooks him and takes him out. Seagull, not wanting anything to do with Miro, forcibly evicts the monkey from his home. And the Winston hate doesn't just end there. That play was so good, even the Houston fans are cheering on Dallas. Hey guys, you look a bit tired. And it looks like that stall was harsh enough to win Dallas Fuel the first map. Moving on to map 2, I want to point out something that isn't exclusive to the Dynasty, but is still a brilliant piece of tactical positioning. Before the match begins, they bring out the Mei to boost characters up to the high ground who normally wouldn't be able to reach it on their own. Don't eat the yellow snow, by the way. The Fuel have a pretty stellar first round, for the most part thanks to Effect's insane Widow plays. Hey, what do you call it when Dallas's Widow lets them snowball to a 1-minute win? The domino effect. Oh, come on, I'm not here to impress you. But this round is followed by a great attack from the Dynasty. And then another one. And then another one.
So how many do you want, sir?
Let's make it another one.
And in the end, the Dallas Fuel fell on their last push, but my god, this was an excellent game. I was at the edge of my seat the entire time. I would highly recommend that everyone watch these two games as an example of what happens when two highly professional and evenly matched teams face off against each other. The other two maps in this series were quite standard. Toby got a couple nice boops in, giving Dynasty the win on Ilios, and XQC was asleep at the wheel of the card on Numbani, which ended in a draw, leaving the series in a score of 2-1 in favor of Dynasty. I would like to give a special shout out to a particular player who I thought did excellently this series, and that shout out is for the highly lovable, and may I add, exceptionally kissable, Taimou's hooks. His hooks. His hooks were insane this whole game, and I think we can all learn something from this one in particular. Here, Taimou hooks Zunbo while the Fuel captures the point. Now, if he pulls this diva onto the point, she's just gonna block the capture progress. So what he does is relocate his body and cursor off of the point to allow his team to demech her while still allowing them to continue capturing point A. This shows the importance of hook placement, especially after the initial grab, and hey, I'm probably gonna put this trick right into my own personal Roadhog arsenal, so thanks Taimou. This series, and particularly the first two games, are prime examples of what I think the Overwatch League does best. That is, showcasing two highly skilled teams facing off against each other in a 1.5 hour long set of 2 matches. And that's gonna be it for me this week. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more. Be sure to comment on what your favorite matchup was from this first week of Overwatch League. And feel free to follow me on Twitter. I tend to tweet like a madman when I'm watching Overwatch League games. And be sure to tune in to next week's episode of Overwatch League for Noobs, where I attempt to get a date with Taimou. If anyone has his number, just leave it in the comments or something, please. I really need this.